versus SuperNova.
All right, game number 2 is underway.
So top left versus bottom left. Not the furthest spots. And in fact, I would say that this actually benefits our Protoss player, because the natural guards the main. When you look at how SuperNova wants to fly over for harassment, the natural guards the main. So I think this is in Trap's favor.
Yeah,
this game.
I think you're right. Yeah, if SuperNova plays like he did in the last game, I think Trap should have an easier time defending. Because yeah, in the last game, that main is actually very exposed. It's very easy to pick up, drop, go in there, and Trap handled that just fine. He even got a little bit behind there, but turned that into an advantage. And we're going to have SuperNova going for the command center first. Totally opposite from how he's been playing today so far. I mean, you know, instead of going for proxies with Reapers, instead he's going to go for a really greedy build, getting that command center out first.
Well, command center first, that's kind of what SuperNova is known for in the past.
Yeah.
Definitely has done a lot of that. So going to fall back into a more economic-based play, and it's a good choice because this map is so gigantic. He needs to play a little bit extra greedy. And the thing is, I think that he doesn't have to necessarily finish it too early. I think that as we hit later into the game, it's okay to get there as Terran against Trap's Protoss when you're SuperNova.
Now we have the SCVs and probes high-fiving, going by each other now. And because he spots this pretty early, I'm interested in seeing exactly how Trap responds. I mean, it's a lot of times players don't find out until like much later.
Yeah, that's true. I think it just means quicker Nexus for him. Because once you scout something like this, unless you were already on the way, well, he had already started his Mothership Core, it looks like, and a Stalker, so he'll at least try to pressure it. But unless you're already on your way to something that can, with a tiny alteration, punish it, you're too late to like just decide like, well, I'm going to all in him now. Like, that's not how this works. So, but he was already making some units, so he's going to go ahead, send them down, see what kind of damage he can get done. But SuperNova really on top of getting that bunker very, very quickly.
Here comes that Zealot now, and this is about as tight of timing as you can have.
It's going to make him back up, and now he's invested in a couple Stalkers as well.
Mothership Core can go ahead and hit some SCVs in the back here, interrupt some mining.
Yeah, and SuperNova is
I'm actually surprised SuperNova sent the SCVs out here. This is pretty standard what the Protoss is doing right now.
Well, I think he has to have them there just in case for the bunker.
Oh, that's actually a good point, too. I take that back. Well said, Artistic.
One thing I'm a little bit nervous about is, yeah, exactly this. The Mothership Core can draw everything away because he didn't go into additional barracks. He went into a factory, which is even a little bit more greedy in ways.
I'm actually surprised he didn't send more.
I'm so surprised.
I thought he was going to run right past that bunker. Or even attack the bunker, right?
I thought that when he saw Marines attack the Mothership Core, I thought 100% we'd see the Protoss units test the bunker again because I'm pretty... Yeah, he saw the factory, so he knows there's only one Rax, which means there's not that many Marines. He could have easily attacked that bunker.
Do it now? What?
One Marine in a bunker doesn't do anything against us. Okay, finally he does.
Oh, God. I was getting worried. I'm like, damn, man, this is really standard stuff here.
Little bit late there from Zest, but you know what? He's doing a good job with
micro, very cute.
Backs up the hurt Stalker. Killing off anything he can right now. Which isn't very much.
SCV.
Pretty fantastic defense there.
Yeah, really nicely done here.
And
now repairing this.
Yeah. Uh-oh, uh-oh!
Yep. All right, he's fine.
Okay. Good thing you didn't lose that.
That would have been bad.
Yeah.
So he's got Stargate making now.
This is actually nice because he can get the Oracle, try to do some harassment, and also have a detector. And since he's seen that Widow Mine and he knew that the factory was so quick, I think without doubt he has to make some Phoenixes.
You know, it's funny, Artosis, because even though SuperNova went for a fast expand build, he never really got to utilize the expand.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost... I almost question the build like that for these spots.
Protoss doesn't normally... Well, you know, he didn't know the spots when he chose the build, too, so...
Oh, sure, but I'm just saying, like... just generally speaking, this is a pretty standard response from Protoss, is to send the Mothership Core out there, send the Zealots, send the Stalker.
But I like his planning, though, I have to say, because on a map like this, you don't expect them to make the Mothership Core that quickly.
I also feel like he should have actually gone or buy the bunker.
Yeah,
With the Stalkers and Zealots, he's going to get a lot more kills. The Marines are going to have a much harder time. The Mothership Core can even continue to attack workers inside the main. Now, this medevac is 100% going to go down.
Yeah, it does look like it.
Oh, my God! Oh, my God!
Somebody has a compass on their screen.
Damn.
That's, wow, he knows the radius of that.
Yeah, no kidding.
That was like ballet.
Was insane.
Yeah, it was really cool. Now he gets a
Widow Mine picks up the SCV.
Some sick 2 Phoenix harassment.
SCV's got really bad vertigo as well. Very scary being in the air like that.
Whew. That was like, I'm really impressed with these.
That was really
man.
nice. That was actually one of the coolest plays I think we'll see in a while.
For tonight, at least.
For the rest of time, Artosis.
Ever.
That was
legendary.
Now he's grabbing some more SCVs, taking out the workers, getting the turrets. Now they did take a Widow Mine hit there. That's probably going to make Trap pretty cautious about actually pushing it any further with the Phoenixes. They'll mostly use the Phoenixes, I think, to just take out stuff on the middle of the map.
Yeah, I think they have to focus on a little bit of scouting, very light harassment. Yeah, this is.
Oh wow, he's actually
like
still
super
going
nice.
back over here.
This is like his anti-medevac as well. He's going to be able to make a ton of charge lots, but obviously, he's spent his gas in other locations. Does want to get an Archon, does want to get some High Templars when possible. But this is oftentimes the follow-up to a Stargate.
And from here, I mean, he's getting that armor, he's getting the Zealot legs. That armor, I mean, you get that so the Zealots can sponge up as much damage as humanly possible. I can't believe how much damage he's actually still getting off with this. So he could just avoid those Marines and continue to harass as he sees fit. We do have a small army moving out right there. Nothing too scary about that, I guess you could say.
The Raven is kind of a neat thing to have mixed in here. He can utilize point defense drone or possibly auto turrets. But I think it's for point defense drones.
Oh my God,
so
he fell down the cliff. Brutal.
Well, he's already dead. It's okay.
But it's like in any video game or movie where you kill the guy and then they fall off the cliff. It's just better.
Yeah, I guess. But
true.
I mean, like, for brutality, I think it's fine. Like, I guess I haven't told you yet, but when you finally end up dying, I'm going to actually throw your body off a cliff.
Oh, that's too bad. I really wanted to be eaten by sharks.
Oh, it's going to be into the ocean.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so don't worry about that.
Good.
Sharks are definitely going to eat you.
Okay, good. Good. I want to have a proper ceremony.
Yeah.
Now
say some words, and I'm actually, what my plan was to drop kick you off.
Not launch me in a catapult or anything like that?
No, not a catapult. I have to do it
Catapults are
myself.
not cheap these days.
I care for you, Tastes. I'll do it myself. Don't worry.
Thank you. Now, we have, looks like what could be a storm drop here. This might be ill-timed if the Terran does try to poke into the front.
But you know what? With those Widow Mines there, the Widow Mines can either catch the Warp Prism and ruin his day, or possibly, if he runs the Zealots in, they could draw off some Widow Mine shots into the SCVs. And that would ruin the day of SuperNova.
Yes, that would. Again, still both players on 2 bases. It looks like Trap is setting up to get his 3rd. No signs yet here from SuperNova as to what he has planned.
Well, here comes this. We'll see, man.
Oh, this is. Oh,
it's kind of swing the game one way or another.
Well.
All right. Well, I could have sworn I saw 2 there, but I guess I'm wrong.
All right. Well.
That was fine.
That's fine because
no big deal.
He didn't lose the Templar. He didn't lose the Warp Prism.
He does have 2 Widow Mines. Where is the other one, I wonder?
I believe that was to the left side of the refinery.
Oh, okay. So there was
down a little bit.
Okay. That makes more sense then.
Or maybe not, because then the Zealot would have been hit by that next Widow Mine hit.
Huh.
I thought there was one there before, though.
Meh. All right. So 3rd base being taken by both these players. Pretty similar timings on those. We have Cloak on the way here for SuperNova, and that could mean that he wants to do a move out pretty quickly here.
Scan here. Getting confirmation that Nexus is about to finish. Sometimes we see players wait until right before that Nexus finishes to hit when the probes are being transferred. I don't know if we're going to see that here, though, as our Terran player, SuperNova, now taking his own third here. And a more aggressive position.
Yeah, it's happening, Tasteless. SCV train on the way.
Oh, is it?
Yep. And that Zealot scouts it. Right now, Trap should be backing up into a more defensive stance because Zealot did see SCVs on the way. It's really too bad. He's spotting these SCVs right when they move out. He does have that Observer there to help out against the Ghost. But, you know what, with the Raven here, there is a possibility to pick off the Observer, which means Cloak Ghost would be very, very scary. But the thing is, a lot of damage can be done before that's picked off. It's hard to pick off the Observer really quickly.
Scan here. Third base still safe. By the way, I don't know if you mentioned there's a cancellation on the third. Terran's third. So
oh, yeah.
This is all in.
You're right, yeah. This is pretty crazy. Here we go. Some really great EMPs going off.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Weird hold position moment there.
Good point defense drones going down. Psystorm, pretty good.
Now he has the, in the orbits. Oh, that was so good! Now he's dropping the Templars. Money storms there.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
All right, only
GG.
2 Terrans left and the infestation's gone, Tasteless.
Wow.
Down with Terrans.
Humans suck.
Yeah.
It's so far 3 Protosses in the round of 32. Ladies and gentlemen, we could have a 4th.
Well, we can only hope, Tasteless.
We can only hope.
We can only hope. So SuperNova, unfortunately, one of our 3 Terran badasses who made it in this season, will be falling out. It's too bad. Sad to see. But Trap going to go up against Leenock. And I think that could be quite a nice match. But I think Leenock going to be a little bit unhappy. It's Trap he's going to be facing.
You know, it is sad that we lost Terran here. But it is nice to see sometimes those SCV pulls not work. After the history of StarCraft II until now, there were a lot of SCV pulls.
That did work. But
that did work.
Well, people are still pulling him against Psystorm. And the thing is, he's like trying to run up a small ramp. And there's this thing, it's called, a time warp. And when you put time warp on that ramp and you're running up the ramp, that time warp may as well be a wall. Well, and he's making a ring of Zealots that are going to get insane surface area on you, and you're going to get stormed.
Yeah, I mean, the time warp with the Psystorm is so absolutely
especially
perfect.
in such a tiny area.
Yeah, where everything's clumped together. What are you going to do?
You're going to die.
And in a little bit, actually right now, excuse me, we're going to go to a short little break, and when we come back, it's going to be Trap against Leenock to see who's going to be our final player to go on to the round of 32 here today at the GSL Code S.